Alright Kings, welcome to another video. It's your boy Shiraz here. Guys, I hope you're winning in life and doing well. Sorry I haven't posted a few days, guys. I've been so busy. The channel is growing, guys. Thanks to all the new subscribers. We are nearly there at the milestone, guys, of 500 subscribers. Keep it going. Let's dive into this. Men are behaving like females in the gym. Arnold Schwarzenegger would be embarrassed, guys, and I hope Arnold hears this. I wonder what his thoughts on this, and I'm sure he would be embarrassed of modern day gyms. Now, guys, I've been training about 12 or 13 years now, natural, maybe longer, maybe 14 years on and off, barring injuries and stuff. And I've seen 2 decades of major changes in gyms. And guys, hell, I missed the golden years of the gym. Right, I was never around in the 70s, guys. I was born after that, but um, I. I kind of grew up with that kind of era, and just the old school camaraderie in the Arnold days and the Farino days, and God, the old school gyms. And guys, I went to many old school gyms years and years ago, where it's just like, the dusty racked plates and all the kind of real jack guys, and like old school real masculine guys. Okay, as I say, guys, nowadays men are becoming more and more and more emasculated, guys. All right, and it's quite sad to see. It's really sad to see, because they're not getting awareness. They have no awareness of channels like this. They don't take heed of channels like this, guys. Are too busy. They're too busy at football matches, and they're too busy being distracted with external things to understand and go and introspect and themselves, and find their true identities, man. But we digress here. But these gyms were great, guys. And nowadays, the modern day gyms, I mean, old gyms, as I said, guys, were just steel, and just men not jealous of each other, men just spotting each other, men just like, hey mate, that's great. I remember, guys, years when I was first getting into training, like skinny. I mean, even the big guys, the really jack guys, like, the scary looking guys, were such gentle giants. They'll always bring you on, like, well done, mate. Oh, guys, you guys really train hard, man. You guys are like, I remember getting told that, guys. My mindset was always strong, way back when I was 20, when I was first learning training. You'd never get any. You'd never get any. Listen, I'm not. I don't know if that's a controversial thing to say, guys, but you would hardly see a lot of females in these old school gyms, okay? And it was just guys working out, lifting plates, guys lifting steel. Females in gyms now, guys, is more of a modern day thing. It's not been. It wasn't a massive popular thing. Like, don't shoot me down for this. It wasn't, guys. Women only got into like the weight training kind of thing years and years later, guys. In the last, I don't know, 2 decades or something. Predominantly it was a man's thing, weight training. I'm sorry, I'm telling you that's what it is. I still can't get around, guys, and I think there's something really unusual about these beefier looking women that try and outlift men. I basically think it's disgusting, to be honest with you. It's just, I don't think it's very feminine, and this is the issue. Is like, most of these women are want to behave like men nowadays. They want to become masculine, guys. Okay, and this is the reason women are struggling to find partners now. This is the reason of the breakdown. This is the reason that men don't want to date them. But we digress here. Okay, let's get back to the point. So, during the old school gyms, you didn't get any tripods, guys. We certainly didn't have social media. There was no social media back then, guys. When I was growing up, it was just a different era. So you wouldn't get that. You wouldn't get these men posting on digital platforms of their workout. You didn't get them putting tripods there. I mean, this is a modern thing that's been brought in, guys. Okay, you gotta understand, this is a modern thing that's been brought in and that was mostly done by females. I mean, as far as my observations are, it's females that were predominantly doing this since I ever saw tripods starting to be brought in the gym, because they were pushing their asses and their glutes and, wanting to stick it in Instagram. Because as I told you, fellas, women live in validation, guys. They live for nothing else. It's validation. It's to get your validation. Doesn't go matter if they get validated by 20 men all day. They want a validation of another 20 tomorrow. You got to understand that, guys. You need to wake up. Men are asleep. And so this was all done by women. Women were the ones with the tripods on Instagram posting. But this is now infiltrated into men's mindset in these gyms, and that's what I notice every day. Men are starting to bring these tripods in, and they're filming themselves and they're posting themselves on social media. And guys, that's not a masculine thing to do. I'm sorry. I get it, understand. I totally understand, right, in the perspective of if you're a personal trainer, right? I get you're maybe doing that to get business, to get clients, but you're getting men doing this now on social media to get validation. Because what else would they do for us to get validation, to get their pay job? Men are starting to seek validation from the outside, and they're behaving in the same manner as females in these gyms. They are. I mean, I see a lot of them. Okay, there's nothing wrong with those having recording your sets and stuff, guys. But why not record your set in your mind? I've never, guys, used a training diary in my life. I just kind of know from you. It's easy enough to know from your lifts what you did last week. If you're really in flow state, if you're concentrating, if you really understand training and you really have the mind ethic of training, you wouldn't need a diary. You would know what you're doing from week to week. You know what you lifted last week. Why would you need a diary? This is the thing that women does, right? Tripods is the thing that women does, and this is what's happening to men in these gyms. They're starting to emasculate. They're behaving like women in these gyms. They're chatting like women in these gyms. They're starting to do the fashion like women in these gyms. It's just a total different scenario than the old school. What training really means in the old school way of training, and what men really got into the gym and just hammered the weights, and they were there for the weights. They weren't there for validation. Men shouldn't be seeking validation from external sources, guys. Your validation shouldn't come from that. That's a video for another time. I'm going to explain to you where your validation actually should come from. It certainly shouldn't be coming from other people. It certainly shouldn't be to get validation from other people. That's not why you should be in a gym. You should be in a gym for your own purposes. You know, whether that be for your own growth, because you want to be strong, you want to have a good. There's nothing wrong with having a good physique, guys, to look well. That's something that builds up a man's confidence, that builds up a man's self-esteem. So there's nothing wrong with that. But a lot of men go into these gyms to do that, to do the aforementioned stuff, tripods, social media, becoming like a woman. The behavior of men in these gyms are becoming like women, guys, honestly. And another thing that they're starting to do is growl at other men. Well, they've been doing this for a while now. Men don't have this innate camaraderie, like I said, that they had in the old days, like the 70s, the golden era, where it was camaraderie. You know, it's like men are now increasingly behaving like women, and eyeballing other men and behaving more effeminate, and looking at other men and being unfriendly to other men. And this is not what gyms are about, guys, all right? It's about camaraderie. It's about men spotting other guys. And certainly when I was first training, guys, as I said, it was great camaraderie. People would jump in, people would let you jump in. Nowadays people are hogging machines. These guys are hogging machines, especially the young mob, guys. Listen, I'm not getting to you. If you're in your 20s and 30s and you can relate to this, you have to. If you're not a PT, if you're not in the business of fitness, where you need to do these things like tripods and advertise your sets so you get clients, people can see. I understand that if you want to film your clients, but if you're not one of these guys, why are you filming yourself? Why are you filming yourself in the gym? she'd be in a gym to train. Guys, I've never filmed. The only reason I film myself in the gym is if I use it to show examples of masculinity content. I'll film it to maybe to use it for um showing men like the workouts I do, or in the past I've used it to show people the progress I've made, or to show people the the work ethic I've put in, because it's what to show you that I don't bullshit, that I actually go in and do the sets. Okay, these are the only times that I will ever film myself, guys, and certainly with doing YouTube, I may have to film other training sessions just for content based, but I'd never do it for external validation, and this is what's happening in these gyms now. Um, it's do miss the golden days of the old gyms, guys, where men are just men, and they go in and they do the training, and yeah, it's not so. It's just it's become a validation. Men are increasingly acting like females in these gyms, tripod stands, and I don't think it's the older generation of guys, fellas. I'm talking about the guys in their 40s will do this less. The guys in their 50s will do this less. I think it's a new generation of younger guys coming through that are adopting all these qualities. And the funny thing is, uh, I notice a lot of the behavior of these young guys, and they walk about like they know what masculinity is, or they're masculine, or they're men, but it's not really. They need to understand that's not really how a man behaves, but it's comical because they think that is what being masculine is, but they don't realize how really feminine they're behaving. Why do that? I mean, you're in a gym to train. Just forget the tripod. Forget filming yourself, man. Predominantly, guys, gyms are now just, they're no longer a place where a man builds a foundation of a body. It's just they've become social centers for validation, for female validation, for tits and ass. Um, I still wholly have stuck to the policy of I go in there and train, and I'm there to build the best physique I can. I'm there to continuously build the best physique I can, guys. God's honest truth, I say this. I don't talk to a lot of people, hood down people that know me in the gym and know my reputation. I don't talk a lot. I just pound myself through. I'm known for that. I'm known for training hard. I've had comments for training hard all my life. I've never stopped training hard, guys. Even as time goes on, guys. Even when as the older I get, I've never lowered my mindset and my ethic of training. It's always remained the same. I always try and lift the bar. Okay, and I don't behave in an emasculated way in the gyms. I'm not interested there to be an emasculated, feminine man in the gym and just adopting policies like women, guys. And I'm not being sexist, but this is what's happening in these gyms. So if you're one of these guys here, start behaving more masculine in the gyms. Just get rid of your tripod. If you're not in the fitness industry, if you're not needing it to boost your business, leave the tripod and just get in there, get your workout done, and get out. Stop filming yourself, guys. It's not a masculine thing to do. It's a very feminine thing to do. I'm not being hypocritical, guys. If you need to film yourself for purposes like I do, for like YouTube, or sometimes I'll add in videos if it's content related to fitness. I'll add it in, which I sometimes do. So I've got a half footage of that, but I seldom take tripods in, guys. I'll just get somebody to film me in a set, or this is what I used to do if I did have to do that, but I didn't even like doing it, guys. I don't even like doing it. Say I'm going to film content on fitness, which I'm planning to do, guys. I'm planning to film more content for you in fitness, so I may have to film more fitness footage for you in the gym. Okay, certainly for you mature guys out there that are interested and getting more jacked past your 40s, past your 50s, guys. This is probably something you're interested in. Sorry, guys, it's a light. But yeah, guys, men are becoming increasingly more feminine in these gyms. The mindset's becoming feminine. It's crazy, guys. Just start behaving like men in gyms. Just go in there, get your workout done. Forget the tripod. Forget the training diaries. Just get training and just get out and get back to the mindset of the golden era, the 1970s, and where men were just camaraderie in the gyms, and you don't get that anymore, guys. It's a far cry from it. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not saying all the guys in the gym are like that. There are still men that have got a camaraderie, a well done, good set, man. Like, how long you been training, all that stuff. You do get it, guys, but I tend to find that's kind of a lot of guys in my age group, my generation, or the younger generation coming through, guys, is really going to. It's really changed gyms, guys. Really changed gyms, and um, that's a lot to do and blame. A lot of that's to blame with females as well, guys. These fleet females have infiltrated these gyms and made them dens of sexual sexual inequity. No, not inequity. I can't get the word out. Sexual dens of immorality, guys. That's what they've made these gyms. Okay, you just can't get away from the asses, guys, in these gyms. It's before it was just guys training biceps muscles, and now you're getting these asses in your face. But I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. I'm going to leave it here. We are growing the channel. Let's get this channel bigger. So, guys, don't act emasculated in gym. Start behaving more masculine in the gym, guys. Because it's not masculine to do that. Just behave in a more masculine manner. Get back to the policies of what men used to do in a gym. Why men used to go to a gym to build their identity, to build their strength, to build their masculinity, and have a good strong physique, guys. And stop wasting time emasculating yourself by filming yourself and posting on social media for validation. Like females do this, men do not do this, guys. All right, this is the reason, guys, I came off Instagram. It was giving me a headache. I may go back on Instagram in the future, I don't know, but I certainly won't be to post stuff for validation, guys. Okay, yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you here. I hope you enjoyed this one. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves and just heed what I said in this video, guys. Just stop masculine yourself. Go back to masculine traits and masculine ways that men used to be. This is the way they're indoctrinating you guys in society to become more feminized. Did you ever see Arnold with a tripod stand? Did you ever see Lou Ferrigno with a tripod stand doing this, and no? These guys were just hammering these sets out, guys, alright? So, okay, guys, we've ranted on for 18 minutes, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you got some value off it. I hope you will take heed of the advice, guys, and just get in there and hammer out those sets and build the best physique you can. Guys, till the next one, I'm going to leave here. Take care, Shiraz. I'll see you soon.